Big 12 Media Days in action already. If you're looking around at what to watch, where to watch, obviously listen live to The Bottom Line. 12 to 3 today. They'll be live, getting interviews and otherwise. The rest of today on this show, potentially some interviews, including the preseason Offensive Big 12 Player of the Year, college football playoff star, Sam Leavitt from Arizona State. Sam, how you doing, man?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. Appreciate you joining us. All right, so you transferred into Arizona State last year, picked dead last in the Big 12, and you do what you did. Talk about that run, that ride, how important it was for not only the program but your career heading in and kind of changing the culture.
Yeah, I mean, just for Coach Dillingham to have that success in his second year was crucial for him and his career, and for me to be, help be a catalyst for that. It's pretty special just because I have so much love for the guy, and he's put so much hard work into this and hard work into me and the team. And then for my career, obviously just having success and playing is always going to improve, everything that I'm trying to accomplish as a individual. So last year was one step closer to where I want to be.
Sam, what was the biggest takeaway you had from last year in the Big 12 going into this year?
I would just say, every game's kind of up for grabs. It doesn't matter where you're ranked. We were ranked 16th, and we had about 5 games where, we could have won or lost, and we ended up winning all 5 of them. And, it's just a testament to our team, the way that we close out games, our mental strength and everything to do with that and our camaraderie as a team. So I'd say it's, the fact that every game can go any direction.
Now, I don't want to pick here, Sam. It's your one regular season loss as a Big 12 quarterback last year, but this is a Texas Tech interview. So what was it like playing in Lubbock last year and then to bounce back from the loss and kind of go on a run? I know the team also lost to Cincinnati, but you weren't starting in that game.
Yeah, it was early on in the season. That's kind of what I like to say, and it was kind of crazy. We had 2 kicks out of bounds. Offense wasn't playing good, defense wasn't playing good, so it kind of just felt like everything was folding. And it was our first away game in a Big 12 situation, and my first real road start playing with this group of guys. So it was definitely a situation that kind of woke us up and helped us with the rest of our season.
What's it mean to you to get the preseason accolades that you've gotten this year off of last season's success?
It's bittersweet because, you like to see it and you like to see the work that you put in and things that you accomplish, help benefit you from how people view it now, which is all cool. But at the end of the day, we were ranked 16th last year and nobody believed in us. So projections really mean nothing. And, for me, it's just going out and getting it every single day. I was just talking to Coach Dilly the other day about first-round projections, and they're like 20% effective. So, it really doesn't mean too much. Just kind of adds extra stress on your back where you got to go out and get it.
Heading into 2025, you're trying to repeat some success now. You go from the hunter to the hunted a little bit as a preseason favorite, odds-on in the Big 12. But you do lose Cam Scadaboo. Offensively, you lose a couple of more guys. Defensively, lots of returners. What are your expectations for this season?
My expectations, I don't really like to put expectations. I kind of put goals. So my goal is to win a national championship, and that's what I've said this whole time. And, last year I said to win a Big 12 championship, and everyone thought I was crazy. And I just think there's so many teams that have a possibility of winning the Natty, especially with the college football playoffs now. It's just a situation where you go in and win a few games, and you're up to that last game, and, then anything can go any direction. But we definitely have the possibility to go do something special, but none of that's going to happen without putting in the work every single day.
All right, one more question for you. It's Arizona State, it's Texas Tech, Kansas State, Iowa State, Baylor kind of leading the way here. What makes Arizona State special just as a program in the Big 12, as a leader?
I'd say it's the fact that, we were ranked 16th last year, and we did what we did because, we got a bunch of guys that got so much, we all got a big chip on our shoulder, and, we all got a lot of love for each other. So I'd say it's team camaraderie and, the way that we go about that, everybody loves to hang out with each other, and the way that we compete in practice is pretty special. So we need to continue to do that and, up that even more.
Is there a game on the schedule you're looking forward to especially?
Texas Tech.
All right. Appreciate your time, Sam.
Thank you.
That was Sam Leavitt, preseason Big 12 Player of the Year. Looking forward to Texas Tech